All right. Oops. There we go. Looks like I finally did it. Kind of mastered the program here. Actually, that's a far stretch from I'm a far stretch from actually mastering this. I've got a lot to learn, so it'll be kind of exciting over the next couple of weeks as hopefully my technical abilities grow and improve with each broadcast. Hello. So, hey, everybody, how have you all been? You are hanging out with Kevin. That's simple. It's been a kind of an interesting long road and journey. For a lot of you who are going to be watching this, either live or later, a lot of you are familiar with me. I did a little TV show here in the Portland metro area, and in a lot of ways, this broadcast is going to it's going to kind of be kind of like that. It's going to be very similar format as it evolves over the next few weeks. I had left the TV show for a couple of different reasons. One of which I wanted more creative freedom. Also, I think this is going to offer me a lot more different abilities and opportunities, especially in terms of being able to interview guests. So it's going to be weekly. It's going to be every Sunday night that I do this live at this time. Typically, most of my upcoming broadcasts are going to have multiple topics. Again, kind of similarly, kind of like the same format that my television show had. This will have the same format. So sometimes it will be me maybe talking about a bunch of different things. I'm going to have different guests. I'm going to invite some other people to be like a panel, and we're going to have discussions. It's going to have a variety of different things coming up. So you don't want to miss it. So probably one of the best ways not to miss this would be to perhaps subscribe to my YouTube channel. But tonight, I'm just kind of getting familiar with this, kind of, dusting off the dust. It's been a long time since I've broadcast live, so I've got to, warm into things. And I decided that I was going to jump right into a topic that I could do for my very first episode in this series. And that is a topic that is very, very personal. But I said, I can do this. I can talk about it. And so here we go. For years, I have been battling with weight, and my battle has been with being overweight. No shocker there. I've seen a few episodes from the TV show, and I was like, whoops, shouldn't have wore that shirt. Anyways, it happens to us all. And so it's been a bit of a yo-yo effect for me. I've had some successes in the past decade, but they were short-lived. So finally, I decided to give this something else a try. And I cannot even begin to tell you just how, for me personally, it has really revolutionized this whole concept of me finally getting more fit and feeling better and feeling healthier. So I'm not a fitness expert in any way. So I just want to go ahead and know, but I do have access to those who are. And someone who whose opinion and that I value, she kind of led me to try out something called the 24-day challenge. And I'm telling you, it was probably one of the best decisions that I did, was taking and doing this 24-day challenge. In terms of energy and focus and everything else, I mentally feel amazing. And I have to say the program was relatively easy. It's very basic. It's not like so many of the other things that I've done in the past where you do all these things that just set you up for failure, because there's no way you can physically keep up or do that for a long period of time. So of course you lose all this weight, and then it all comes back, sometimes even double. This I felt incorporating into my life and my lifestyle very, very easy. And it just worked. And I committed to doing this broadcast today, win or lose. Okay. So I was going to, it could have gone either direction, but I'm not sweating bullets tonight, because I'm very, very, very thrilled to announce that it was very successful for me. I started off the 24-day challenge at 262 pounds. Yes, there you go. I said it. The rest of this broadcast is going to be so much easier. That was the hard part for me. Anyways, I started off at 262 pounds, and of course, I started right after January 1st. And I can't even tell you how thrilled I was when I got to 260. But that did not compare to the moment when I got to 259, because then I was like, you know what? That's it. I'm done. I'm out of the 260s and I'm moving forward. It felt amazing. And again, too, I was doing very simple things and just following this program. Next thing you know, dun, 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 it was 258, 257. And it just continued, this weight loss and this everything else. And at the final end of it, I am very excited to say, though it was very on the high end, I'm very excited to announce that I actually I went from 262 and ended it at 254. So that was 6 pounds, or more. I didn't even know. I didn't care. It was 254. And that was just an absolute crowning achievement for me. And I guess I could go on and on and on and say just how amazing everything else it was for me. But that doesn't seem right to broadcast it like that. So what I wanted to go ahead and do is, of course, say that the friend who's helping me is and has extended the offer to help you guys as well. So it's really, really simple. There's ways to contact me, get hold of me. And if you'd like to talk to my friend and see how this program could work for you, it's that simple. She can go ahead and get you all hooked up, and she'll she'll ask you some information and kind of curtail a program that's going to be more specifically designed for you. You do not have to be in Portland. You can be anywhere in the United States. Doesn't matter. It can get all taken care of for you. If you are one of those types of people who likes to investigate more on your own, I'll have a link on this video in the bottom in the information section where you'll be able to kind of click a link and do your research and reading and all that good stuff yourself. So there you have it. Big news. I succeeded on the 24-day challenge. And like I said, I've got a long ways to go. I have a really, really big lofty goal. So I will be revisiting this topic again in the future. So I'll give you guys updates and stuff as my success progresses and as we go along. Now, speaking of the future, I am, like I said, coming up. I'll be having in future episodes, I'm going to be having, of course, guests. I'll be doing some more interviews. I'll have people stopping by for quick little updates and what have you. So again, like I said, I'm going to have this show somewhat similar to how the television show was, but it's going to be powered by Google, and I think that's going to be okay, because I think that whole Google thing, I think they're going to do okay. I think they're going to work out. I think they might be onto something. So, that's what I'm betting on. So that's what we're doing. Again, this is just the first. You'll see some updates and all that good stuff in the future. So thank you guys. I want to keep these short. In most cases, they're always going to be under 30 minutes. If it's just me babbling like this, it's going to be closer to about a 10-minute broadcast, because that just works out better. So next week I'll be back. We're going to be trying again. It's more of an experiment. I'm going to be talking about multiple different topics, including something frozen that's coming to a city near you. And when I say frozen, I mean frozen, in quotes. So if you'd like to build a snowman, and for those of you with children are probably cringing at that moment by that expression. Long story short, it's going to be frozen. It's going to be coming to a city near you. I'll have information and a scoop, as well as some more stuff. Google Plus generally will be featuring the list of topics for each episode, so you'll be able to see those there. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you, guys. I've missed you. I've missed all of you, and I'm excited to be coming back to you guys on a weekly format. So talk to you again. See you next week.